The greatest miracle that God can perform is a soul who lives in His will. This is a message from Jesus to Luisa Piccarreta, June the 6th, 1921. Luisa speaks, I was dissolving myself in the holy will of blessed Jesus, and I thought to myself, which one is greater, more varied, and more complex, the work of creation or the redeeming work? Jesus responds, quote, My daughter, the redeeming work is greater, more varied, and complex than the work of creation, even more. It is so much greater that each act of the redeeming work is immense seas which surround the work of creation. The work of creation surrounded by the redeeming work is nothing other than little rivulets surrounded by the immense seas of the redeeming work. Now, one who lives in my will, who takes my fiat voluntas tua as her own life, flows in these immense seas of the redeeming work, diffusing and expanding herself together with them, in such a way as to surpass the very work of creation. Therefore, only the life of my fiat can give true honor and glory to the work of creation. Because my fiat multiplies and extends everywhere, it has no limits. On the other hand, the work of creation has its limits, nor can it become larger than it is. My daughter, the greatest miracle that my omnipotence can perform is a soul who lives in my fiat. Do you think that it is trivial that my will, holy, immense, eternal, descends into one creature, and that putting my will and hers together, I dissolve her in me, becoming the life of all that the creature does, even the most tiny things. So her heartbeat, word, thought, motion, breath are those of the living God within the creature. She conceals heaven and earth within herself, although apparently one sees a creature. Greater grace, a prodigy more portentous, a sanctity more heroic than my fiat, I could not give. See, the work of creation is great. The work of redemption is even greater, but my fiat, making the creature live in my will, surpasses both of them. In fact, in creation, my fiat created and delivered my works, but did not remain a center of life in the created things. In redemption, my fiat remained a center of life in my humanity, but did not remain a center of life in the creatures. Rather, if their will does not adhere to mine, they render vain the fruit of my redemption. But in my fiat, making the creature live in my will, I remain a center of life of the creature, and therefore I repeat to you, as other times, that my fiat voluntas tua will be the true glory of the work of creation, and the fulfillment of the abundant fruits of the work of redemption. Here is the reason why I want nothing from you, that my fiat be your life, and that you look at nothing but my will, because I want to be the center of your life. God bless all reading and watching this message. Next message will be Luisa's writing, dated June the 20th, 1921.